Tell me a bit about what it's been like for the band Ott for the past year. I mean, it's been a pretty incredible reaction to the album. How's it been for you guys looking back at that year?
It's been really nice. I've been very pleasantly surprised by how people seem to care and how well received it's been. And we've got to play some pretty fun places and sweet shows.
Yeah, and it's been really, really busy. I feel like, I was saying this the other day, I feel like a period of like 4 or 5 years has gone past in the last 6 months or so, which is, it's not bad. It's just very strange to feel like a lot has happened in so little time, even though we've actually spent most of the time kind of stationary in a van. But yeah, it's been a very, very strange experience.
Given it's your first album, like, were you what were your expectations when it came out? Did you expect any of this to happen?
I think I expected to play like one show in Toronto and one show in New York.
Yeah.
And how many shows did you play?
About 110, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more than I thought that we would.
Yeah.
We didn't really work on the album with the expectation that it would have any sort of appeal to anyone who wasn't just our group of friends and the people who already cared about it. So it was very, very bizarre. But I guess we just kind of ran with it a little bit.
It's often hard to for the artists themselves to explain it, but I mean, what do you think it was? Like, what was it like in the album that seemed to click in such a way with both critics and also obviously with the public?
That's a great question. I don't know. I think for me it was just something that I cared a lot about and I put a lot of myself into, and it was happening over like a year and a half of work. So by the time it came out, I feel like there was just a lot of us in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's honestly a little too early in the cycle of making something to be able to reflect upon what made it whatever it was. I think that's something that we can save for our like 20, like when Matt and I have been like working different jobs for 20 years and we meet again. Yeah. But I mean, there's a whole bunch of different factors that influence whether an album like connects with people or not. And it's like only half of them are related to the album themselves and half of them are related to like some vague sense of like whatever the culture is waiting to fill a gap of. So like, it's just a lot of different pieces that came together. It's kind of hard. It's kind of dangerous, I think, to start getting too analytical about your own work in that way. To be like, what was it that made this like successful? Like, just gotta do a thing. Yeah.
We'll save the real analysis for the Ott biography in 20 years, right?
The worst selling biography in the history of rock music.